From a runaway girl making her way into our hearts, to the wedding day that made us all cry, here are some of Heartland's most watched moments. It's one of the most watched TV shows about horses in the world, set against the amazing Canadian Rockies, and includes horses, drama, and some touching family moments. The creators, cast, and crew of the show excel in their writing and production, so Heartland's stories, characters, and magical settings make it easy to fall in love. Because there are so many great scenes, ranking the most watched has proven to be very difficult, but no one can deny that the scene with Georgie was absolutely lovely. Heartland's world gained a new character in Season 6 when a stray horse named Phoenix and a runaway girl named Georgie arrived at the ranch. After a number of episodes and some exciting adventures, we learn that Georgie is here to stay. Then comes the next step. When Lou and Peter ask Georgie in Season 6, Episode 10, The Road Ahead, whether she'd like them to take on the role of her foster parents, and she says yes. Fans get to see a lovely scene where the entire family is gathered in front of the house for some major announcements, and Lou and Peter show up to let everyone know that Georgie's now a member of the family. What makes this scene even better is how Ty and Amy also reveal their engagement at the same time. So this scene's very touching because of the characters' contagious happiness. Weddings are always one of the best episodes in Heartland, and Jack's wedding was no less. While the rest of the family is supporting Amy in a competition, Jack and Lisa elope in Season 7, Episode 18, Be Careful What You Wish For. Tim suddenly turns up before the ceremony, despite the couple wanting to keep this a secret, and he even refuses to go, even though Jack starts to argue with him about it. In the end, Tim convinces him because Jack needs both a witness and a best man, and after a little pause, Jack addresses Tim and asks, "Want to stand up with me?" This is such an important moment for the two of them, because if we look at their past, this is the point at which Jack finally accepts Tim back into the family. Naturally, Tim agrees to his invitation and they head to the ceremony. This next scene caught us all off guard. It was just that shocking, because Caleb kissed Lou without warning. Okay, I need to include this scene because it made me burst out laughing. When Lou talks to Caleb about her issues with Peter in the second half of Heartland Season 6, they cross the line of their professional relationship. The two struggle to understand what's really going on throughout Season 6, Episode 14 of Lost and Gone Forever. Caleb realizes he can't handle it any longer and leaves his position as a ranch head at the end of the episode. But just before he leaves, he does something that none of us would ever expect. I mean, even Lou's unsure of how to react when he theatrically kisses her after getting out of his car. This moment, in my opinion, left many fans in awe, so it's no doubt one of Heartland's finest moments. Speaking of finest moments, let's talk about Amy and Spartan's Liberty work. Amy goes on a journey in Heartland Season 5 to reunite with Spartan, her heart horse. Her bond with Spartan develops as she learns the secrets of Liberty horse training, and from this point on, we're treated to lovely scenes of Amy and Spartan working. The final scene of Season 10, Episode 6, The Green-Eyed Monster, serves as a great example, because Amy, who ignored Spartan throughout her pregnancy, turns to Liberty work once more in order to spend more time with her horse. This scene has the ideal lighting, music, and emotions. And the best part is how Spartan responds instantly to Amy's cues, while keeping his entire attention on her. Honoring the bond between humans and horses, it's a wonderful moment, and it's what the show's all about, just like when Amy was jumping the course Ty built. This is from Heartland Season 1, Episode 2, After the Storm. With Amy's mother Marion's passing still fresh in everyone's memory, things aren't quite back to normal yet, so when Ty finds out Amy used to love jumping, he builds a course for her in the woods. At the end of the episode, we see Amy enjoying the course with Spartan, and the synchronized movements of the horse and rider in the setting sun create a magical moment. At the end of her run, Jack drives past with Ty, and Amy smiles at Ty in pure joy, a moment they'll remember for many years to come. Even though it's been a long time since Amy and Spartan first rode the course, this scene is still a fan favorite, and so is Amy and Spartan's first join-up. In Season 1, Episode 1, Amy and Spartan reunite, and all you fans know coming home as a timeless scene. After Marion's sad death a few weeks before, Amy's trying to get through to a traumatized Spartan. Using her mother's techniques, she's been working with him in the round pen non-stop, but she can't get it right. Nothing seems to work, and then suddenly it does, as Amy yells, "It's not my fault!" unleashing all her emotions at Spartan. And a short while later, Spartan approaches her, marking the start of their healing process. But now let's talk a little more about the romance in Heartland, because Amy and Ty's first kiss truly takes the cake. The kiss happens in the Season 1 finale coming together, and is another memorable scene. Ty and Amy have a private talk in the barn on the evening of Amy's win in the fall finale. And he congratulates Amy, wanting to say something more to her, but isn't sure how to do it. Then Amy says the iconic line, "Talking's overrated," and Ty responds with a passionate kiss. What's interesting about this moment is how Heartland stands apart from other dramas, because this scene happens so late in the first season, and to keep the show both family-friendly and compelling, the writers were careful not to reveal too much too fast. This next moment is in Season 6, Episode 9, Great Expectations, and it's Ty's super cute proposal. I don't need to tell you guys how much the entire Heartland fandom has waited for this scene, since Ty and Amy have been together for so long. Luckily, it was worth the wait, because before Ty popped the question, the two were walking along the river near the fishing cabin, and as they reached the teepee, they heard wild horses and saw a shooting star. This set up the perfect moment for Ty to say he wants to spend the rest of his life with Amy, because she accepts without a second of hesitation. Fans love to see the new chapter in the Heartland universe, and it was made even better with the promise ring scene. Ty and Amy are preparing for the end of school dance in the 3rd episode of Season 3. But on the way to the dance, Ty's truck breaks down, leaving them no way to get there. Amy seems down about this, and thinking fast on his feet, Ty asks her to dance on the truck's back to cheer her up. The two are dancing as a stunning sunset drowns them in golden light. And what truly sets this scene apart is how Ty gives Amy a promise ring, making the moment unforgettable for the couple and the fans. This is arguably one of the best Heartland scenes of all time, and it's easy to see why. It's the first time Ty admitted to Amy that he really cares about her, so many fans hit the replay button at this moment. But one of the most watched moments is another wedding, or more like the arrival of the bride in the Season 8 finale. 2.5 seasons after the adorable proposal, the wedding day of our favorite couple finally arrived, and trust me, everyone was losing it. In the finale, the two tied the knot at the ranch in front of family and friends, but the moment that stands out the most is the arrival of the bride, who's led by Georgie and Sugarfoot, with Amy riding Spartan down a beautiful lantern-lit path in front of the house. At the end of it, Ty waits for her, and she has Tim and Jack ride by her side. After everything they've gone through, they're ready to start a family and spend the rest of their lives together, making Amy's eye contact with Ty one of the most satisfying scenes in the entire series. The joy in the scene is overpowering, not just for the characters, but for the fans too. So there you have it, folks. From the wedding day that made us all cry, to a runaway girl making her way into our hearts, those were some of Heartland's most watched moments.